Yes, welcome to the Triple B live broadcast. The Nathan Gorman fight against some bum. Uh, yes, it's the Triple B's here tonight, unscheduled, unfortunately. But you know what? I thought I might share the fight with you guys. We're gonna have Nathan Gorman coming on right now. We got Josh Kelly. I'm not that interested in Josh Kelly. I'd rather just talk with you guys. So drop me some messages and drop me some super chats and like and subscribe because this is hard work, bro. Yeah, I make £5 a day, £6 a day if I'm lucky. Let's do this. Stephen Hill says gourmand. Ah, gourmand, as in greedy. Yeah, he's a fat. Look at that fat greedy guy. It's a shame, man. Anthony Joshua, hello. I'm a switch hitter, but I'm mostly a bottom. Always a bottom blood. Yeah, glory to what's up? Shalom, brother. Peace in the Middle East. Anthony, you're a terrorist now. I terrorize the haters, Spencer Fearon, people like that. I terrorize them. People that are obsessed. Obsessed. How many people I got on? 7. Well, it's better than none, isn't it? Disco Dave. Pop, 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 bang. Disco Dave, what up? Are you the brother from South Korea? I got a brother from South Korea, man. If it's you, big up, man. Big up. Mel Dixon. What's up, Triple B? Let's doss in peace. Man, I got to be honest with you. Today, right, I got my drink on. I was like, it was very hot. I went out in the park. I got my drink on. I'm tired. I don't know if I got it tonight. And I know I'm going to have to drain the lizard, but Adam D in the house. What up? What up, Triple B? I'm okay, bro. I've been better, to be honest with you. Like I said, I'm tired. I got my drink on. I got my food on. I'm a bit tired, but I don't know if I can last. I don't know how long until the Nathan Gorman fight, because that's the only fight that's interesting, right? What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? I don't know. Adam D, the weather's nice today, and yes, it's beautiful. I love the weather when it's good. Oh, Disco Dave. Oh, okay. I haven't been doing this, sorry. Yes, sorry. I haven't been putting out the messages. Disco Dave, nah, not from South Korea, just a bum from Worcestershire sides. Yes, bro. Is it nice there? Is it beautiful? I hope it is, man. The parts of England are lovely, man. Not the hoodie parts. Not the hoodie parts, man. I got my boy Yeah Glory too. Gorman round 4. The guy he's fighting is a bit of a bum. I mean, he's not got a terrible record. He's got 3 losses, but not to great people. Gorman's young. He's allowed this fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect great things, but I expect maybe Gorman round 6. Yes, my boy Dari Panent. I have not seen you before. Thank you, brother. Welcome. Appreciate. Make sure you like and subscribe because I do this shit for the fans like Ricky Hatton. It'd be great if Boxer Vussman joined forces, team up, emerge. Nah, man. You know, the boxer is what's the guy? Ben Shalom. He's been groomed to rule boxing. They got international deal. He's not interested in Wasserman, bro. He's not interested. We got my boy Spider Rico. You remember Spider Rico? Gave Rocky Balboa a tough fight. Joshua way too big for his boots. He always has been. But he still has to do the humiliation rituals. He's getting bent over. Believe that. Nostradamus. Yes, brother. Welcome. I've seen you before, I believe. If you're preaching nonsense about being good, at least you're innocent taxi driver with a big repair bill. He he got mashed up in can and gave them a dig. I hope you see my last video about Fury. I got disappointed in him. He's been bought. Everything he does, he's compromising himself, and it's a shame. But you got to do that to get to the top. That's not an excuse. My boy, Dynamic Serb. Yes, bro. Is it true you are Modine? I don't know who Modine is. I mean, if I was Modine, Who's Modine? Tell me who Modine is, then I can tell you. Answer that question, man. Anthony Joshua, big Corey. Yeah, what do you think about Tyson going on about having a big Corey? I mean, it goes on and on. I asked him if he had a big Corey. Come on, man. It's sick. Disco Dave, my boy. Chipper, you dressed like a nice armed robber from a BBC Crime Watch reconstruction video. Don't be racist. Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like that? My boy Mel Dixon, Chippy, I got asks. You got Decker Heggie or Dean Lynch? I don't follow BKB that much. From what I understand, Decker Heggie has been very inappropriate with young women. Some people say there's noncery, so I can't support him. So Dean Lynch Ward, I guess, but I don't know nothing about him. Okay, we got Don Charles. Don Charles was a pro heavyweight. He lost all his fights, and he was training. Was it Cesaro? Something like that. I don't know if it's the same guy. Modine and Bum was biggest. No, or I might be. I don't know. I don't. The plumber from Liverpool, the Threes French Club is in the house. 24 subscribers. No Yale. Appreciate that. Stay away from the Yale. Yale's whack. They control you with that thing. It's expensive. It's whack. Plumber from Liverpool. That's David Price, right? He's on tonight. He's actually on the show tonight. Nostradamus. I like your play on words, bro. Great play on words. Fury's best friend seems to be the morally bankrupt Piers Morgan. Say no more. Absolutely. You can see the signs when they're brought out. You know, Tyson used to fight against bankers, the agenda, and they tried to destroy him. He got gang stalked. And Piers Morgan's one of the worst degenerates. And he's controlled opposition, so he pretends to be, I'm anti this agenda. But they're still pushing it. They're pretending that there are people out there who will offer you the opportunity to speak out. But they're liars. Piers Morgan, man, he's the worst, man. Yeah, A-Gay is here, look. Big Corey Joshua. If Fury told Corey jokes as a one-time thing, then maybe you can let it slide. Fury's harmed the division by keeping the belt. Sorry if I'm slurring a bit. I'm tired and I got my drink on. I had a few lagers in the park and now I'm getting my drink on. I didn't get my smoke on. But Fury, I don't know. Is he harming the division? The division is being static for a bit, you know? Yeah. Rod, and Rod comments a lot. I don't get him. Sometimes he has a go at me. Sometimes there's a guy from a Mongolian basket weaving forum, if you know what I'm talking about, called Rod, and they rinse him. I don't know if it's the same Rod. Kelly's fighting. I'm not that interested. He's fighting a bum. TGT, yes, my man. Yes, I recognize. It's also Mike Tyson dancing in B costume. So I've done a video on this. Yeah, so have a look at that. Now, see, the B is, firstly, it's extremely count. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. I'm beautiful. This is like, I don't see, 58-year-old man dancing in a bee costume. Does that seem a tough guy? Does that seem normal? No, of course it's not normal. It's a humiliation ritual. It's part of, you see, check out the association between bees and secret societies in the occult, and then you'll see. As I said, watch my video on it, bro. It's all in there, bro. Cannon, yes, brother. Not seen you before, as I can remember. What up? Thank you for your love. DH, wine gives me gut. Yeah, it does gives you gut rot. It hurts, man. But sometimes I either don't drink or I drink too much, and that's all there is to it. Let's see what comments. My boy Anthony Joshua says, Mike Tyson put in check. See, and I'm going to do a big video on this, but the thing is, right? See, Tyson bucked up against the elitists and Illuminati, and they stitched him up by getting him nicked for a rubbish charge, and they gave him a tax attorney, you know, on a criminal case, and sent him to prison because he didn't want to do their bidding. But now he's just He given up. He's given it up. Everything. The weed thing. He does the one eye thing a lot. He does the tongue sticking out thing a lot. You can see it in the last video, the Bombay video I did, but I'm fully expose it. And it's sad for me to see a guy like that, an independent, strong man, had to be bought. Sick boy, what up, bro? Posse and views. I'm more about the views these days. Yeah, and if anybody wants to give the super chat thing, then come on, man. It's a super chat thing. That's what drives me. Posse, I've been there, done pum pum, smashed the pum pum, done that all my youth. I'm older now, man, and I'm a religious man, so no, I don't really do it now. Okay, my boy Cannon again. What's so Hugh pulling out? Pull out fight, but not Savannah. I don't think he pulls out Savannah. Has Peter got in lockdown breeding? Yeah, I told you. As I said, I've talked about this before, that they definitely want to produce. Like Peter's a bit jealous, right? Because his brother John, who's like the lesser brother, managed to produce the world heavyweight champion. Yeah. And he's gutted. So now, and he stopped Hugh from having a girlfriend. And then Huey didn't turn out to be the bad man he wanted. So now he's going to make Huey with Savannah. Like, they do when they get two pigs, and one pig is really big, and it's got a lot of meat and stuff. They get the other pig, which is also big, and they mate them. And then they come out with a super pig. So that's what he's looking for. Let's look at some more there. Adari Pennant, Carlos Tucker, Marius Vac, Gerald Washington, Manuel Charles, John Duhopper, Dave Allen, Chris Arilo, are not good fighters. They can stand up, but they're not Superman. Oh, wait a minute. That's what we're talking about. My boy Builder Kill, and he has given me before. I give you enough love, no homo. Peace in the Middle East. That will only happen in the end times. It will only happen in the end times. It's not going to happen in our day. No, it will happen in our day, but not right now. Cannon, you crack me up, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. Pierce Brosnan. He ordered Haley Berry, by the way, in the movie. Could Gage handle a blue whale call? Damn. We talked about this in the comments. I believe Gage's rectum is so broken and wide that he has to have surgery on it. And in sparring, he has to wear nappies in case he sores himself. Blue whale Corey. I don't know how big a blue whale Corey is, but if anyone can handle it, it'll be Gage. Hang on, man. I got my boy from France, Jacques Dandier. Bonjour, monsieur. J'espère que vous êtes bien. Pennant. Casual. Duhopper is a hard man. Wade himself said he was the hardest fight. That's right. Johan Duhopper is from France, like my boy Jacques Dandier. And he is a hard guy. You know what? I really appreciate a guy who's tough in boxing. Especially a guy who hasn't got the top skills. And Duhopper's, he's reached his level. He's just retired, but he is a tough man. Zach, what's up, Zach? Brother, I haven't seen you before. Laughing face. I'm happy with that. Here's your message. Is a gay small pride? As I said, I've done a video on this, and the video gave some tips for Gage, because Gage is the bottom, AKA Skins. Well, he doesn't do Skins, but Angel Fernandez is the top, or whatever. And apparently, if you eat a certain diet, you're less likely to soil yourself. And I thought it was only good of the Triple V to let Gage know this is what you got to eat, man. Oh, my boy Don Charles. What you got here? My boy Don Charles. I don't like no batty business. I don't either, man. I'm not down with that. This is a good question. It's a good box question. My boy Pierce Brosnan, he oil drilled Haley Berry, so you got to respect it. Up and coming prospect, do you think will be pretty good? Bakodir Jalolov, I think I pronounced it right. Bakodir Jalolov. He's from Kazakhstan, like that fake Borat degenerate. He's a really good fighter. He's won a gold medal, 11 wins, 11 stoppages, 27, 6'7". So yeah, I think he's good. Also, the guy he beat in the Olympic finals, Richard Torres, who he actually knocked out before, but Richard Torres from the US is a good heavyweight. He looks a bit like Fred West, but I mean that's a compliment. I was hoping my boy here, Lee Talks Boxing, would show up. I was like, where's Lee Talks Boxing? He's always like one first. He's like the Bruce Lee, yeah, of the Triple B labs. You're looking like Tyrone. Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be racist? You don't know what I'm saying, man. You all racist, mother crusher. Rename. Okay, I gotta give my boy some love. Stephen Hill, I haven't seen him before, but Gorman's was fighting in a car park on Dennis Hobson's show. Yeah, he's no killer, but he's youngish. He's in fair shape. They could get bigger bumps. There's just not that many good heavyweights out there. There's just not that many good heavyweights out there. Lee Talks Boxing. Watch out for this guy, Maxim Jenkins, good prospect. He's the biggest bum I've ever seen. I don't know if you know about him. This guy has been buoyed up by Porky's review. Porky's a weird guy. He's into cuckolding and creepy stuff. With he invited Emperor Michael, Emperor Michael Jackson, back to his crib, and had some free stuff. I don't know. I don't know if Emperor Michael's still alive, but Maxim Jenkins is the biggest bum in the world. I don't want to talk about that fool, man. Oh, stop. Have you seen you Junior's pathetic advert for? No. I'm sure it's cringe, man. Thank goodness. No, I haven't seen it. Big Corey Joshua. Maxim Jerkos is a trash boxer. Like me, he would KO me. Even you, Gay J, I think could beat this guy. Yeah, well, now good boxing talk. Jared Anderson looks like a heavyweight prospect. I've seen a couple of fights. He hasn't fought anyone of any serious note. Tyson Fury says he's good, but Fury says that about everyone he spars. So who knows? Scott Hamilton. What up? Is that hat and skin mask? No, because there'd be like some big ball in the mouth like that. Where the women's like, hey, happy Valentine's Day. It's Ricky Hatton. Hey, you know what? If I came home and found my wife in bed with Mike Tyson, I took him in. Hey. Fucking mug. I'm sick of that. Okay. A new guy, Tinto Brass Balls. I want to have a go at Evelyn Bridges' Fool's Gold Loaf. What are my chances? Now, you know what Fool's Gold Loaf is? I said it's like a thing that Elvis used to eat. It's got bacon, peanut butter, lard, and it's about this big, like Evelyn Bridges' pum pum. Would my boy Tinto Brass Balls have a chance? Yeah. If you've got 25 quid, everyone got a chance, man. In fact, you're in there, bro. Do you work out with the weights? Your shoulders are looking big, bro. No, I'm not at the moment. I'm greedy, but thanks. I guess that's a compliment. Stephen Hill, what up, Stephen? What's happening, brother? Tyne got shook in the end with a sex work interview. Tyne's got guts, man. He says so. There's very little he won't do. I think he's getting a bit bored with everything. Boxing, and that's not surprising. His early stuff that was incredible. Bill DeCole, my man, my boy, my super chat posse right here. Triple Eagles, yeah, it's like a god period. I mean, I don't like to brag, but yeah. And this is a good question. Jacques Dandier from France. Salut mon pote. J'espère que vous êtes bien. What happened to Emperor Michael? We don't know. We don't know what happened to Emperor Michael. People on TFL videos said that he was brown bread. He was dead. I had a comment on my video from someone that almost certainly was him. It was a really long. It was going about, oh, Michael's gone off to Eritrea, and he's much better than all you guys. And da da. I don't know. I hope he's not dead, to be honest. This is the best Valentine's present ever, says TTD. That's what that degenerate prick Ricky Hatton put when he's wearing the GIMP mask. You know, he's got kids at that time. This is a few years ago. I don't know how old Camp Bellend was at the time. He's got other kids as well. And he's in papers like handcuffs with a ting in his mouth. And he's going, hey. He's been bought. That's all I got to say. Section then from Michael, maybe. Let's see what we've got. Got some good questions here. Okay. Sorry. Canon. Tony Yoko's Audley Harrison. Who would win? Is Audley more accomplished? Do you know, they're both very chinny, so it's an interesting match. Audley, once he lost his confidence, was gone. Yoka seems to lack confidence. 50-50. But they're both whack anyway. Well, surprised to find out that the DPD stood for all them vans driving around. I don't understand. I miss something, man. I want to show this. Zach, Coogan's bought a tripod because his bed legs shaded. Let me tell you about Coogan. He's a pervert. If his dad, the Curry King of Essex, hadn't come to England, hadn't financed his thing, he'd be drilling holes. Yeah? His dad would have like a B&B in Sri Lanka. And all the posh girls on the gap year would come, and Coogan would drill a hole, and he'd get his camera and watch the women undress, take a shower, have a dump, and he'd be whacking it as well. So that's what he'd be doing, man. Well, we've got quite a lot of messages. I like it. Jacques from France. Hello. Sully. Yeah, I read the rant on Times Lab. It was Michael because there was many details about the current situation. Yeah. I just find it weird that a guy that's so obsessed about, surely in Eritrea, there must be some link to the internet and that he would have done a video. I'm surprised, man. This is good. Pierce Brosnan, my man. Everyone like the video. Yes, please. Everyone can like the video. I forget to ask sometimes, but like the video. Just stick it to Goldman Sachs. Let me tell you about Goldman Sachs, yo. So you know the YB. So the YB, and I'm going to do a full expose. I've done a little one already. And he got it demonetized. But the YB is an analyst or an analyst, I should say, at Goldman Sachs. The vampire squid. Goldman Sachs produces no value, no services, no product. They get a company and they put their tentacles in it and they suck it out for all the money they can get. Now he's an analyst and he's been an analyst for 5 years, and that's about 90 grand minimum a year salary. And then he masquerades as a YouTuber who got no coin. I'm on the credit. Oh, big respect to the family. He's a fool. I still don't know. I might do a video with his name in it so that he gets pulled into HR. I don't know, man. Did you see my message? I don't know. Let me have a look, man. There's quite a few messages. This message. What does Turkish and Iranian punani smell like? Frankly, I haven't done either. I did, back in the day when Triple B was a player, and he was a fornicator. I'm not anymore, by the way. But I had this one girl who's half Danish, half Turkish, and she was blonde. Though her punani did smell okay, normal. I didn't see any badness. But yeah, I have not been with Iranian women. I can't tell, man. Some people say that the worst punani smell is. No, I'm not going to say it. It's too disgusting. I ain't going to say that, man. Okay, who we got next, man? I've got to go down. I've got two. The YB's a big artist and Jason Gunover. Is that the guy, the bodybuilding guy who's just a retard? I think so. But the YB, nah, I like autists actually. I think they've got a different perspective on life. They can be quite fun. I don't think he's got autism. He's just a liar. He's an egotist. He's a narcissist. And you notice he started putting his face on the videos after I called him out and I exposed him a bit. And his eyes look a different way. Like, I never know which way to look on his videos. Now, yeah, an autist. I like autists, but no, he's definitely not an autist, man. Definitely not an autist. Oh yeah. Oh, I like my boy Jack. Yoko's a fraud. Everyone knows it in France. His TV network behind him protected him. He's a thug and a racist like Gay. I don't know about the thug or the racist. Like I don't care. If people want to make racist remarks, honestly, I don't care. I think people should have the right to talk about everything. What bothers me is the hypocrisy. And Yoko's a bum. Everyone knew he was chinny. I put a bit of money on Bakoli, only a tenner, but I thought Bagoli was going to gas, but Yoko's a bum. I'd like to see him fight Joe Joyce because Joe Joyce got robbed in the Olympic Games because they wanted to put up the Estelle Mosley and Tony Yoka joint, Olympic medalists is bullshit. Okay, sorry. DM, my boy. Who do you think wins? Spencer Crawford. I don't care about them bums, man. I don't care about them manlets, man. Forget about it. Coogan's here. Well, allegedly. Coogan's here. Coogan, Ramin and Nathan. Which punani smells the best? The best punani doesn't smell. It's that simple. Yes, I was like to say hi to you. Yeah, old dog. That thumbnail cracked me up with a gore. I like Nathan, but you don't have to be that fat. There's nothing to be gained from being that fat. Nothing. And I like fat. I've got a soft spot for fat heavyweights like, Andy Ruiz, but they will never get to as good as they should. What weight did he fight at? 69 kilos, which is crazy. Oh, my boy. Oh, sorry. This is tricky. What happened to my boy Sonny Edwards and Smedley guy? Heard Pokey mention but didn't elaborate. I didn't know what he said about. What did he say about Sonny Edwards? I don't know. I mean, the Smedley guy got abused by, to my understanding, he got abused by Dave Caldwell and his weird wife. Okay, boxing question. What do you think about Richard Riakpo? I've got to the point where unless a guy's ready to step to world class, or he's a character, or he's really interesting, I'm not that bothered. Richard Riakpo, he's a bit lazy. I ain't that bothered about him. Guy Fawkes. You look like a phone jacket. I remember that show. It was good back in the day. Do you know how I used to like George and Go? You remember George? Hello, you have won some monies. I need to take your details. I thought it was funny, man. TCCT. How does Sam Shaw like his heavyweights? Brown mainly. Rhubarb Giraffe, welcome. It's the Riddler. Riddle me this, riddle me that. What people are you thrown out of 101 countries, but it's always the country's fault? What do you know about that? Guys, what do you think about Batavia, Rator Batavia vs. Joe Smith Jr.? I think that's a super fight. Everyone's going, Batavia will roll him over, but I think that's a good fight, man. I think Smith has a chance, about 20% chance. 20% chance. Zach says, AKA Skins is getting ready to find a new boyfriend this weekend. Skins has found, I tell you, he's gone to Chelsea. I said it in the videos. He's gone to Chelsea, found some white boys. Age paid him off like 10 mil so he wouldn't chat about the affair. He set up a property company. Going to Chelsea, did DJ in raffles in Chelsea Kings Road. He's loving the good life. He's gone to white chocolate now, and Ege is jealous, man. This is interesting. Joshua win the Usyk rematch. They will do everything they can to make him win the rematch, but I'm still not convinced it's going on. Number one, could he win it fairly? 10% chance, but I think they will do everything they can, or maybe even pay off Usyk. I really believe so. I don't want to show this, man. I saw Joshua take a dump and it was hot, but I can't talk about this. Let's get a fight. Nothing happening now, by the way. Good question. Here's President. Thoughts on Saddam rebuilt a city of Babylon for the US involved. Apparently, body of Gilgamesh was covered after the war. I don't know enough about that level, but I'll tell you this: the reason they invaded Iran was because what's his face? Saddam wanted to sell in the euro. You want to sell the oil in the euro? They can't have that. It's bullshit, man. Oh, my boy, Paulie D. What's up, bro? Hey, bro. Thought I missed you. No, I'm here, bro. I'm gonna be commentating on the Nathan Gorman fight. It hasn't started yet. But already, I can feel the need to drain the lizard, which is worrying. I have got this little flask, but I mean that's degrading, man. Come on. What do you got going on? Tyson Fury get back on the court in his retirement. I don't think he will retire for a bit. Eventually, everyone has to retire. He'll have loads of money. He'll get his drink on and his coke on. Yeah. Unfortunately. Where's the piss bottle? I mean, it's here, but I actually start to need a whiz. What should I do? Should I go out and come back quickly? Should I go out camera? Should I take the lizard out? I don't want to be disgusted. And then also I don't want people to go, oh, you're trying to be like Time Booth, innit? Like, what? Time Booth needs to go for a whiz after getting his drink on, and so does the Triple B. It's not really a big deal, man. Okay, here we go. LD Phoenix. I wonder if Dominic Ingle, that's A-gay, since she loves brown men. I think Dominic Ingle's king is muscular brown men, but smaller. He doesn't like heavyweights, you know. He Kid Galahad, Junior Witter, Kell Brook. So he wants to be bigger than them. So I would say heavyweight, and also Gage would have it because Gage is the bottom, but I think Ingle's the top. I think he prefers smaller brown men. Go have urination come out. Will you give me 1 minute? If you hang around, I love it. Give me 1 minute. I'll be back in a minute. Think of some good questions, especially about the fight. Yes, I'm back. I'm really sorry about that, man. I know it's really degenerate. That's why I don't usually drink before I do a live. But you can hear. Coogan can hear it. You should. Yeah. My boy says you should wear the skull mask. I got several outfits. Next week, I got some surprises. I'm going to have some guest presenters here. One of them is called Tyrone Aquarius Johnston, and he loves African American fighters. We're also going to have Gage on live. Gage is going to be here live. Believe that. No, man, I don't have time. I'm not touching anything. Okay. We still haven't got the fight on. Now, no, I already answered that. Blood clot. if you go to the Brick Museum, they've got a whole section dedicated to the Sumerians. One of the stones shows a man holding what looks like a scourge. BMU says he's holding twigs. I've seen a lot of weird pictures from the Pharaoh's times, from Egypt, from Persia, when it seems to be holding iPads and laptops. I don't know, man. I don't know what to believe at this point. I believe anything, man. Triple B's French fan club. Hang on a minute. I had to get my drink on. Sorry. Is Bentley's in Guantanamo? No, but he's shitting it, mate. He's shitting it. All right. I got to pronounce right. Kenween Jack, Jimmy Savile. What about Jimmy Savile? We all know he's a great friend of the royal family. He got protected by the police, the CPS, by Keir Starmer. And he was great friends with all these guys, and nothing happened. And we all knew on the street, bro. My boy Robin Akamak, what WTF? I don't know, I swear. Good to see you anyway. Paulie B, taught some underground cities, Triple B. The elite are building underground cities. I mean, there's a huge industry. You can find websites about stuff, the bunkers and all that. They will depopulate people through a variety of means, and the elites will hide underground, without a doubt. Lee talks boxing. What up, brother? What do you think of Sonny Edwards vs Martinez? I don't care who Martinez, Sonny Edwards fights. I want to see him crushed. Who wants to give me a super chat, man? I don't do this for the money. Like Ricky Hatton, I do it for the fans. It's all about the fans, especially those in lockdown who suffered under COVID. If anybody wants to give me a super chat, believe that, because I earn like £6 a day off this thing. Okay, let's look at some messages here. A direct penance. I don't think WBC Bridgerweight division is going anywhere in boxing, yes or no. They used to joke about the super middleweight division and the cruiserweight division when it first came out, and now they're respected and have had great fighters in it. So I think it's here to stay. And the other organizations will be greedy for the money. Oh, and the Gorman's coming in, by the way. Hang on. I can't put it on too loud but yeah, I think in some ways I think the Bridgerweight division is almost needed because the heavyweights are so big, you know? Okay. Is it too loud? I don't want to hear it. I don't want it to be too loud. Fury ringside another dodgy shirt. He always wears Versace because he's sold out. If you notice, Tyson wears Roberto Cavalli. That's Mike Tyson. Tyson Fury wears Versace. Here comes a fat bastard. I don't know if I can. Here's Tyson. He looks in good shape, man. Would you rather have ruminations, bent legs, or big earlobes? Damn. I think, obviously, neither. I wouldn't want his face either because he's one of the ugliest pricks I've ever seen. But the earlobes you could trim, so I guess earlobes. Tyson's losing love for Paris Fury. What them kids have stretched up pumper. Well, that's why he's so obsessed with big cores. If you had a big core, then it doesn't matter how stretched Paris's pum-pum was, his big core could fit in, I guess. Right, let's see the fight. So I'll do some commentating. I'll do it when it starts, man. Box viral, cheers, brother. What's up? What's your prediction for this fight, Triple? Nathan Gorman in round 6, 7, 8, something like that. I like Gorman, and he's a likable guy, but he's fat, and you can't How can you be a top athlete and be a pig? Could Tamboos knock out Gay J if he landed his punch from the gods? He's not a puncher, Tyson, but Gay J's chin is extremely susceptible to being hit. It's China chin. I think he'd have a chance. I think a lot of taking the punches in the head, and Gay J now has lost his confidence. So yeah, he'd have a shot. I like to see it. I definitely like to see it. Oh my boy, Blue Collar Sports TV. What up? This man's got a channel. It's a good channel. Check it out. Make sure you check it out. If Nathan Gorman is an athlete, there's hope for all of us. He's a fat slob, basically. You know? The other guy's fighting as a bum, but at least he's in shape. Tyson misses be like smashing a ripped out fireplace. I've never been with a woman who's had 6 kids, right? So I don't know, man. But I mean, can you tighten it? Can you tighten it, or is it like broken? Once it's broken, it's broken. I don't know. Yo, are they playing crowd noise track over the broadcast? There's only 17 people watching ringside. Says EE11. They do all kinds of tricks to fake. I mean, most of the seats are empty. You're right, man. It's terrible. At least Tyson Fury's there with his big car. He's looking at me with a big car. Probably stand up with 2 rounds and go, has anyone got a big car? Who's got a big car? Weirdo. Okay. Council of Nice Ears. What's up, brother? Love this channel. Found a few days here. Can't get enough of the content. Great to see you live too. Thank you, bro. This is my best one because I got my drink on all day. But people said commentate on the Gorman fight. So it's great. It's great to hear from you, bro. Coogan Ramin and Nathan Cassius. Tyson's a small Corey for sure. I don't know, but he doesn't stop talking about it. What's this, man? TS Boxing. Ah, yes, my brother. My Black King, Mr. Baseball. This is the boy that gave me my first super chat. I can't tell you how excited I was, you know. And we are like, you know, I think TS Boxing, his grandfather was also an old driller, so we're kind of on the same page. Yeah, it's respect and good to see you, man. Oh, hang on, man. Okay, so Gorman's put the boy over in the first round. Okay, let's start looking at the fight. Has everyone got it on? Boom. This guy's hurt. This guy's hurt, no doubt. I like the way Gorman. Oh, there he goes. He's finished. This idiot's over in the first round. He's a bum. People who said he was a bum are real. Oh, his legs are gone. I mean, this is pathetic, man. Enough. It's embarrassing. I mean, at the end of the day, right? If you get your man out, get him out. But come on, man. That's pathetic. That guy's a bum, man. Coogan, I get my Corey out to my hairy baby. Oh, Coogan has got a hairy baby and it's ugly, man. And he's bragging on it. Yeah, this guy was a bum. This guy's a bum. There's nothing more to be said about that. And that was my evening's boxing, watching that nonsense. Zach says, more than once, let's have some parliamentary procedure. I think we are having some parliamentary procedure. I don't think this is a raucous. Build a kill, brilliant commentary. This guy's a bum. He can't take a punch. Oh man, that is disappointment. I actually look forward to my live boxing. Yeah, honestly, I think 9 times out of 10 you're disappointed. And we've got Joe Smith who's with Turbiev. No one's spoken about that. Yeah, what do you guys think? Gorman lost to Dubois. It never amounts to anything. I think European level is probably the best you can get to. My boy Jack Don Diaz is back in the day. Well, back in the day, we'd have good fights, to be honest. Because you didn't show that many, so they only showed the good fights. But now, I mean, you got to watch 10 fights to catch one good one. Ah, Coogan. Triple Mel Gibson team up Storm. Mel Gibson is one of the few red pills and honest Hollywood stars, which is why he's been blanked. You remember when that police officer came on and goes, "Yeah, he goes, well, what are you talking about, sugar tits?" I bet you're one of them, aren't you? Uh, yeah, Mel Gibson, man. I'm cool with that. Okay, we got my boy, Workout Motivation. Hi, man. Welcome. Great to see you. Is anyone picking Smith to win? Uh, I think he's got 20 to 30% chance, but I wouldn't pick him to win. But again, I'm going to be surprised. They're going to tee off against each other. And the thing is, Baturbiev, he's old, but he used to fight at heavyweight as an amateur. He's big. Um, I just looking forward to a pro fight instead of them bummer clock pussyos that run like Devin Haney and people like that. I'm not interested in that. That's not fighting, man. That's running. Who we got here? My boy TS Boxing back in the day. But Tevez is a favourite. Doing the Hatman Strikes Back to cover all bases, but I wouldn't be surprised if I don't watch Hatman Strikes Back. Most channels are whack, apart from Triple P, of course. If Smith has Baturbiev a couple times in the fight, some people are saying that he's a slow starter, Baturbiev. So will he start slow and get caught and then come back to win? That I've heard that a lot. I just want to see a good fight. I'd like to see Smith win, to be honest. Jacques Tondier. David Hay out of custody of hitting that lad. Again, I covered it in the video. He was not put in custody. He was released. They arrested him. They put him in custody, but only for 24 hours. Nothing's going to happen, man. Some people saying, this is weird, the guy he's having an argument with, and he slapped up, was his lover. And that puts an interesting twist. Ricky out and weight loss is impressive. He looks years younger. I know some people saw them first few days back training being killer, but funny to watch. Yeah, I have to be honest. I take my hat off to him. Hatton has lost so much weight; looks way better than that fat pig. On the other hand, he's been doing that all his career, which is get fat between fights and lose loads of weight. So he's been doing it a lot, and he needed a goal. What really bugs me is not that. What that he pretends I'm doing it for the fans who were under lockdown, who suffered from COVID. No, you didn't, man. You're doing it for the money. You're doing it for the attention. You know, stop lying, you degenerate. Gimp mask wearing, female suspenders wearing. Forget it. Right, we'll see what. I can't believe that fight was over so quickly. Okay, Pierce Brosnan. Hatton's probably been hitting the clan to lose a little weight. I'll be honest, I've not been that suspicious of him getting on the gear, but it's possible. I do think he used to train really, really, really hard in between fights, but it'd just be for losing weight, Yes, Space Station. What are you saying, brother? Ricky's broke, sadly, like Michelle Hall Phelps. Yeah. Michelle's like a broken banjo. That thing ain't coming back, man. Hatton's broke. I won a lot of money in getting knocked out by Senchenko or whatever his name was. Hatton's chinny, but it's an exhibition, and Barrera's 4 years older than him, so. Dean White's alter ego is Baby Chick. Yeah, that's what Titan calls him. Pierce Brosnan, my man again. Thoughts on why they're putting on them fruity twerking videos? Will you have a sex change operation in the near future? Well, this is the interesting thing. He said, I want to have a baby and, all this kind of thing. He'd been bought a long time ago by the Illuminati. Would they make him go a step further? I don't think they'll do it to him. They'll do it to some other batty man, some low rank guy. But yeah, I mean, he's twerking. He's clearly pushing fruitiness. Okay, this is an interesting question. Build a kill. Did Terry Marsh shoot Frank Warren? Um, it's rumored that was the case. I'm reading a book called uh, "This Bloody Mary is the Last Thing I Own" by a guy called Jonathan Rendell. It's really good. Um, and he was actually at the show, and he saw the guy who shot Warren. It's believed, it's generally believed, yes, they just didn't have the evidence. Barish Tonton, ah ha ha, you're fresh. As a basement specialist, but like Joseph Fritzl. Do you think there's a chance Emperor Michael's been kept hostage in Porky's basement? Big up from Bordeaux. Big up Bordeaux. Um, I, Emperor Michael. I don't, no, I don't think he's been kept in the basement. It could be in Adam Smith's basement with Manly McCann. That's what they say. I don't know what's happened to him. It's actually I don't know. It's a mystery. It's a mystery, man. I really don't know. His brother. Is there anything in the death of Bruce Lee and his son? Absolutely. Yeah. The weirdest thing that this is before I was clued up. So Brandon Lee, the son, got killed in a movie scene when allegedly they swapped the guns over, or the blank firing guns had a round left in it, and it killed it. That's exactly the storyline of one of Bruce Lee's films. I mean, not that's not even a little coincidence. That's exactly the storyline, wasn't it? Of one of Bruce Lee's films. Um, why were they taken care of? I'm not sure. A lot of these guys, they drop a lot of these guys at a certain age, like to say 28 club and 32, 33, because once they're dead, then the people that own them make a lot of money. But I don't know. Oh wait, Wilder by brutal KO. You talk about Wilder and Garner, yeah. Wilder would absolutely destroy him. Uh, People say, "Oh, he's a whack boxer." Listen, man, Ngannou is a whack boxer, you know. Base Nation, Fury would destroy Francis Big Corey, but yeah, in boxing, yeah, it wouldn't be a match, man. But there's a lot of money in it. Like, you know, McGregor, I thought McGregor is a lot better against Mayweather than I thought he would. I thought he wouldn't land a punch, but yeah, Ngannou, come on, man, forget it. Pierce Brothers, Sonny get topped by his heavyweight wife. I thought she was only super middleweight, but she might have gone up in weight, so who knows? Base Nation, I think Fury could KO Ngubu in boxing in 4 ounce because Stipe managed to have. That's right. Stipe, oh, it was annoying, right? I don't know what Stipe was thinking. He lost like loads of weight. He was 30 pounds lighter than Ngubu, but he lands a shot and he hurts Ngubu. The legs go. And he decides, I'm going to finish him, but he rushes forward with his chin up and gets hit with a big shot. I mean, with 4 ounce gloves, yeah, I don't think they would do a proper MMA UFC match, Tyson Fury and Gubu. But you know, if it was MMA, then I would expect Gubu to just take him down. But they won't fight in those rules, no way. Oh, good question, Zach. Tommy Fury, he's Jake Paul. Who you got? Triple B. Okay, so I want a lot of money on Jake Paul because people say, "Oh, he's a YouTuber. Oh, he's a Disney guy. He can't fight." Listen, if that guy walked into a gym, yeah, and hit the pads, he'd be like, "This guy can punch." Okay, he can be polished a bit, but definitely he can punch, right? Um, I think he should get down to light heavyweight. We use Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury is just not a natural fighter. You know, he's got everything the build wise: broad shoulders, long arms, slim legs, so he can make the weight. He can't fight. And the rumors are he's chinny. I still think it's a 50-50 fight, but I believe Jake Paul would knock him out. That's my belief, man. Simon the Cat Master, boxing is dead. They've been saying this for years. I mean, since 1905 and stuff. But, the difference is now we've actually got, a real competitor, which is MMA. I don't think it's finished, but it'll probably be. Some TV channels don't like to show MMA. They don't regard it as a sport. They think it's too much like cockfighting. But I think it will probably take over because the younger generation seem to be more into MMA. My boy Peter John, I haven't seen him before. Hello, bro. Geez, Gorman's put on some timber on. He's always been a fat fucker, isn't he? My boy, Bang Daddy Paddy, hey Triple B, XOXO. That's a bit fucking fruity, man. I know I'm good looking. Yeah? And I got charisma and I got style, but I'm not down with the batty business, okay? Welshmesh, jawohl, mein Führer. Any news on the Emperor? No. I got one comment on my channel which seemed to be that he might be him, it might be alive, he's in Eritrea. Yeah, he's gone to Eritrea. Other people say he's brown bread, which means dead if you're an American. No, interesting question. Maximum Jenkins, the world's worst boxer, whose Sonny Edwards in the ring. Your views. Sonny Edwards will probably outbox him. I mean, really, he's that bad, Jenkins. On the street, Jenkins is way too big. Yes, my boy Desiree, I've seen you comment many times. Let's talk Pum Pum Chip. I don't know, man. I'm celibate these days. What do you want to talk about, Pum Pum? Ask me a question. Is Eritrea a good holiday destination for some? You have to ask Emperor Michael, man. It's said to be the most beautiful country in Africa. I don't know, man. I've been to a few African countries, man. There's some nice countries, but I mean, the tourist destinations are just whack and destroyed, You get places like Gambia, and all these disgusting old grannies go there, to get the curry, to get some curry. It's not for me. Kinwan Jack, the Pum Pum Buffet. Yeah, the Triple B used to eat a lot of the Pum Pum Buffet. And he was greedy. He was very greedy. Mainly, I would avoid the Afro Caribbean buffet and the Oriental buffet. I'll go for the European buffet. But I tasted the Caribbean buffet. But yeah, I was greedy. I was a premium buffet too, trust me. PlayStation. Africa's nice parts of normie media make it look full of poor people with flags. Never trust the media, the mainstream media. It's bullshit. They lie to you. They will fill your head with sick ideas. Forget about the normie media. I don't trust them. There are parts of Africa that are great. I think it's probably they don't seem to be able to look after their own countries very well, though. I'd like to go to Libya, to be honest. Man. Prime Larry Holmes killed a bill. If he's Mike Tyson, who wins? Good question. I lean towards Larry Holmes. I just think Tyson will get frustrated. He hasn't really got a good win. Who's he beaten? Tony Tucker was his best win, What's the time? I've done an hour. I usually do an hour, I think is enough. And I've joined the lizard once. I'm not going to do that again. TS Boxing. Steve Bunce and Edward Weah, possibly. You know about Steve Bunce? He went to Uganda for a show with Frank Maloney, now Kelly Maloney, and I can't remember who's headlining. Some Ugandan guy, and it was just badly organized and all that. Anyway, so Steve Bunce got 5 Ugandan hookers. I don't know how much they cost. Probably a couple of bones, and a pen that writes in glitter, and I got 5 hookers from Uganda, and he got 5 barrels and stuck them in their batty holes. He made them lean over and stuck it in the batty holes and took some Polaroids. What you know about that? I mean, that's not a guy that I'd like to trust, you know. Oh, good boxing. I like a boxing question. Direct penalty. Fantasy match, I choose Riddick Bowe who wins. I think, you know, I people always have these fantasy matchups, but it depends which one. Which Riddick Bowe? The one who fought Holyfield number 1, one who fought number 2, one who fought Gallotta. You're talking the best and the best. I think it's a very even fight. Paris Tonton, salut mon pote. Would you have some batting business, aka skins for 100 grand? No, definitely not. Firstly, you know what? I'm not crying out for the coin like the triple, the YB. Some things are so much more important than money: respect, morals, family values. You know, being happy. How could you look at yourself in the mirror? You know, you might have 100 grand in your account. How can you look at yourself in the mirror every day when you're brushing your teeth and think, yeah, I got smashed by AKA skins and noshed them off? No, there's no way. No, I wouldn't do any battiness for any amount of money. Nothing. Ben Russell, hello brother. What's up? I hadn't seen you before. Didn't pay a penny for that Channel 5 show. I still feel robbed. Yeah, I mean, that was pathetic. Pathetic show. A really pathetic show. I'm not answering this question about could I get them free. Oh, my boy's up in the States. 1 million. No, nothing. No. I mean, some things are more important. As long as you got enough money to have a roof over your head, eat some nice food, and do the occasional nice day out, you don't need that much money. No. What am I doing? You know what people with a million, 2 million, 10 million do? They spend it on stuff they don't need. They'll go to a richer restaurant. They'll buy, you know, everything will be designer, but it makes no difference to their life. Of course, I don't do that stuff. I would not do any batty business for any money. I would give up my life before I did any batty business. Thank you, my boy TG. He would do batty business for an infinite amount of pounds. Trillion, yeah. Nothing would make you do batty business. Chris Hughes, Michael Watson, who won that first fight, Triple B. I actually watched that live. I was a Ute at the time. And Michael Watson won that, in my opinion, definitely. I don't want to put it. Shin's my favorite. 5,000 rupees for Kugan to watch TikTok. I don't know what 5,000 rupees is. I mean, I have no idea, man. But no, I wouldn't. No money for Kugan to watch me take it down. No money, man. Ige sleeps on the side because his pump gets business from the night before his batty hole. All right, my boy Desire. Life is worthless after being a batty man. The soul gone. Yeah, you know. Okay, this is a serious question. A serious point here. People that engage in batty business are 5 times more likely to commit suicide, 5 times more likely to be a drug addict, and live an average of 15 years less than the rest of the population. What does that tell you? Batty business, no good. I'm not going to read that. It's too disgusting. Vela Schmitz, 1488 Ugandan dollars. I get your reference, bro. According to statistics, yes. What do you want to know about that? Right. A few more questions. I'm going to get the rest of my drink on. There's some disgusting stuff. I'm not going to say this kind of stuff. A historical question. Triple B, thoughts on Indian divisions on the SS? Do you know what People don't know their history. They'll tell you their version of history so that you believe it. Go and find out the real history of world wars, how they started, what they were about, who declared war on who. With regards to Indian divisions, the SS actually had Muslim divisions, Indian divisions. They had senior Hebrew officers. It's more complicated than people make out, man. Base Nation says, warn people, any more funny bits you get times out. I haven't timed out anyone before. I want to see if I can time someone out. Okay, I want to choose one guy randomly. Who should I try and time out? This dude, randomly. Oh, it's easy, man. You just press time out, man. I ruined the YB a number of times. About 5 of his live chats, I said, how's Goldman Sachs? Do you think ripping people off for Goldman's businesses in the day for Goldman Sachs, the vampire squid, is acceptable? And then come back and ripping off subscribers. And he was like, oh, he starts sweating. Yeah, but I don't know. He doesn't even seem to know how to time out. He's not a very intelligent guy, you know. Okay, Canon, you recommend any channels to talk about real truth to war, etc.? It's very difficult because you'll get whacked, and that's the problem. Truth channels, I mean, they also get zapped. I look at End Times Productions. I look at Call for an Uprising. He's got loads of channels because he has to switch them around. A few other ones I can't remember. By the way, can someone give me some super chats, bro? YB's diversity high, yes he is, and he knows that, and I said it to him, and I'm going to expose him properly, so forget about it. Right, a couple more questions. I've heard that's a very good film. Base Nation, Paris getting fed up with Tyson. I think she Instagram flex. She's done quite well from Tyson, though, you know, money wise, and he's cheated on her with a woman that Tyson made a sandwich the next day for, if you remember. She's put up with a lot, but she gets a lot from it. And I don't know. What about? They think about the kids a lot. I think she's quite a traditional woman. Chip, are you asking for the coin like the way? Yeah, I don't sound desperate, man. I don't want to be like that bumper clock pussy. You got 90 grand a year. Miles Crouch Anderson gets 90 grand a year as an analyst. Coin. So I should ask. Okay. I'm a Christian, so let's trust the Lord, Poison Pat, trust the Lord with all your heart. Do not lean on your own understanding, and you always acknowledge Him. You'll make straight your path. Thank you, brother. God bless you. By the way, what made me a Christian was realizing that all the predictions in the Bible were coming true. That's all I'm saying. Just think about it. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. My boy, TS Boxing, who gave me my first ever super chat. I don't forget. No safety if he's the black hole, mate. Ain't no safety on this clock. Ain't no safety on this clock. No safety. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. This is a good question. I've been promising this for like a month, but it's you know, it's just having to redo the video that bugs me, and I can't stand them. It makes my skin crawl. But yeah, it's definitely coming out. As I said, you know, just there's no big secret about what it's about. It's about how you got the job, how you got people fired to get to the top, yeah, how he manipulates, the fact they should never have the job and knows nothing about boxing, but we know that anyway. But yeah, it's coming out. Some stuff is in the newspaper, by the way. If you're clever, you might find it. Okay, my boy Pierce. We'll try and do a collab with you. I think he's a lone rider, a lone ranger. I don't think You'll have an interview. He did interview with Emperor Michael and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. He put my video on one of his lives, which I was quite chuffed with. I gave him a couple of super chats too, but he put one of my videos about Sky Nicholson being a sort and not being a rug muncher. So yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of Tyne. He changed the game. I told you this, man. Okay, I'm going to answer this because this is a different question. What are your favorite foods? So I like spicy. Today I had a vindaloo, but I made it myself. It's beautiful. I do like piri piri. I like jerk chicken, jerk pork. I haven't eaten no goat curry. I also like plain and stuff sometimes. You can't just eat spice, man. Otherwise, it ruins your palate. This will be shown eventually, but he's a puppet. My boy here is a bit obsessed. Brian Serious, hello, brother. You work right now. I work for myself, freelance, bro. So. Okay, two more good questions, and then I'm going to eat the rest of my vindaloo and drain that mother crushing lizard. By the way, yeah, I'll do. I got a few guests for next week. Igay, my boy Tyrone, the Aquarius Johnston's going to be on. I'm going to do a Sunday live because after the Batavia Smith fight. Jacques Tondier asks, Rama Nathan and Frillian White about tea business. There's a lot of pictures of them very close, as well as Ramin and Nathan and the other guy, Dave Allen. No, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise. He can't get women anyway. He poses with them. He can't get no women. Which beers you like, bro? Red Stripe. You know that I'm nodding my cap because my granddad was an old driller, and my grandmother was part West Indian. So I tip my cap to her. What you saying about that, motherfucker? Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like that? Shit. We'll see when Tyrone comes. That's a new smile back if you're ugly. Hello, I appreciate it. We in Pulp Fiction bring out the game. There's only one game, and that's Ricky Hatton. Ricky. But you know what, Ricky? Yeah? If Ricky come back and find Mark Tyson in bed with his wife, he took him in. Yeah. Hey, you know what? My ex-girlfriend, yeah, she went out with a midget. I never thought she'd stoop so low. I love Ricky. He's just so funny, man. So naturally funny. I thought Deontay Davis was talking there. Shit, man. Ain't no safety on his Glock. Ain't no safety on his Glock. He was so proud of himself when he said that, wasn't he? He was just an idiot, man. And that guy goes, "Oh, this is a very difficult time for our nation. I'm sure you don't mean this, but let's not talk about weapons." Bell end, man. Oh, my boy Jacques. Time to be Jacques several times. That's how he's Scotty. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I've done some chats. I've been in them chats. Yeah. I like Tan, man. He's an original man. He's original. I think he's a bit bored, but you know what? He started the true banter game, man. Right, two more questions and then I'm done. Yeah, you guys been tight with your super chats, blood. I got my boy TS Boxing and Build a Kill, but they paid before. I need some new money, blood. I remember that shit on the old channel. Oh, did you watch the old channel, man? Nice, man. I got zapped. And that was the channel that pussy or Bomber Club, the YB, I mean, copied. He got all this shtick from me. He loves me as well. Sometimes I put up a video and then you find him talking about the same shit. Okay, I'll put Richard Huevos. Ricardo Huevos. Huevos means eggs, yeah? Huevos Rancheros. Emperor Marco hiding in a tree, man. Which boxing YouTuber fighter is going to get him out like Polly Walnuts with that shovel, man? I don't know, man. Depends what the tree is. I mean, I don't have any YouTubers in Eritrea. All right, one more question. All right. You think Tyne's house looks like? We see some of it. I mean, I think it's probably quite plain. He probably doesn't put like many posters on. I think he's in. I say this in a good way, slightly autistic. You know. Okay, one more. Come on, get one more. Does any of you tight-fisted guys want to give me a super chat? Shit. What a brother gotta do to get a super chat? Why y'all hating? Why y'all hating on me? Why y'all hating, man? Give it your be a super chat and shit. Damn. One more question. George Floyd. Shit, George, how you doing, motherfucker? How that fentanyl and shit? Why you roast me on the old channel? Do you know what? I did quite a few George Floyd videos. Probably one of the reasons I got zapped, to be honest. I'll do one more. Yeah. I quite like these. I'm a neat right now. I used to be a sociable guy. I get pum pum. I have friends. I go to the club. These days, like I kind of stay at home on my own, and I work for myself. So like I don't. This is to me the only socialization I have. George Floyd, yeah, shit. I can't breathe, me. I can't breathe, man. Shit. He was actually a genuinely agreed member of the local Freemason Society. So think about that. One more good question. Okay, this is it. Swim back if you're ugly. George Floyd vs. Rodney King. Who wins? Damn. I tell you what. You know what? Rodney had a. He wasn't very good offensively. Yeah, but he had a really good chin. He had a really good chin. And he took some licks, man. Yeah, he got his drink on as well. I think he died. Uh, George Floyd quit very easily, so definitely Rodney King. He might not be a puncher, he might not really be a fighter, but his heart will take him through. What do you do for work? I told you what I do for work. I freelance, bro. George Floyd was a Freemason. Yeah, he was. Check it out. My boy says, "Bless up, Triple B. I'm out." Okay, me too. I'm gonna be out now. Listen, I'm gonna do a live the day after the Joe Smith Jr. fight vs. Artur Beterbiev. Hopefully, it's a good fight. I can't stay up for it, bro. I can't stay up for that. I need to stay up for heavyweight butt breakings. So hopefully, I'll see you then. I got to do a few videos as well. I appreciate it, man. Next time, get your coin out. Buddha Kill, thank you, brother. Brian Sears asks, web dev? No. No copyright error and other stuff, researcher. All right, guys, listen, I appreciate it. This has been good. Thank you. I'm so sorry the fight was so whack, man. That's not my fault, the Nathan Gorman fight. But at least you took care of business in the first round. I will see you, brothers, on Sunday. And I got some new characters for next week, y'all. Okay? So peace in the Middle East.